The time has arrived. Okay, the time has arrived. And this is we're streaming on different channels. Okay, this is going to remain right here. I won. Okay? And I is for interesting now, isn't it? And this is interesting. Okay, this is I don't know how did I title it, but this is Rio de Young OG on the left, right? And right here on the right, okay, we have Chef G. So you got Rio de Young OG, Chef G, rappers, and again, a this is a public stream, but I One is the channel right here. Wow, right? I One, and I'm not sure where y'all are going to be joining this live stream. These are about 15, 20 minutes ish, maybe a little bit more. It's just eye level, surface level decodes. Okay, so if you like this content, like it, hit the button, or just subscribe, right? And we have multiple channels, okay, and there's more, but we're gonna focus on I One, right? I is for interesting. Once again, surface level, right in front of your eyes, amazing, interesting at the same time, similarities. All right, and you should be able to hear me right now. Even if for some reason we didn't get volume here, I'd probably just redo this one. But you see the I, and again, you see I is for interesting. Let's move forward with these rappers. And right off the top, I'm not saying that these rappers are related and here's all of these pics that show, oh, okay, they're the same person. I'm not doing that, right? And obviously, you see the scar on Rio de Young OG on the left, and watch how we show that and how it connects, right? But it's just interesting, and those are interesting pics there, right? Those are interesting, you know. So we can move forward a little bit here. Welcome everybody again. Surface level decodes. I One. I is for interesting. Uh, what is there? 4 or 5 other video / lives on this channel, and I think they're all interesting. And I'm not gonna force any of them. Okay, but yeah, a special channel here. Rio de Young OG, again, right here on the left, is a rapper from Detroit, Michigan. He has been making music since 2017 and has quickly gained a cult following in the city. He is known for his dynamic flow, hard hitting bars that often have a heartfelt message behind them. And man, he can rap, right? He really can. Not too familiar with Chef G, I do admit. But and it is just different depending on where you're located, which music you relate to, right? It really is. Okay, Chef G, it says conquered Brooklyn drill, right? Now what's next? Okay, Chef G emerged on the rap scene in 2017. Look at that, they emerged. Look at that, you get the 2017 connection, and that's on the fly. I did not catch that earlier. So making music since 2017, Rio the Young OG. You see that? Chef G. Think about it. OG, original gangster, G, gangster, the connection, right? Chef G emerged on the rap scene 2017. How about that though? That just kind of adds to our similarities here, right? Similarities. I'm showing interesting similarities between these characters. The song No Suburban went from a local hit to, wow, that's amazing too. So it says Detroit, but it's like Flint, Michigan, right? Right, but their connection. This is amazing because it says no Suburban. That's like a motor vehicle, right? And Detroit's the Motor City, but we're talking Chef G conquered Brooklyn, right? That's, look at that. How about that? We get two on the flies right there. So here's Chef G. And we're not gonna think too hard on this one, okay? There's gonna be other stuff there. This is surface level. Again, I1. I is for interesting, and this is interesting. This is where we do the daily decodes right there. Well, we're trying to move on from this daily decodes 81 and go there, right? But it's all connected. We have Math 2Con and Math 2Con 2. You may see links, okay? But we got this business going on here. So you get the two rappers, and you got those two on the fly connections with the 2017 and like the motor vehicle, the Motor City, okay? But Chef G's Brooklyn, right? And you get that Detroit connection with Rio, the young OG. You get the OG G thing. You're asking about the face. Well, we're going to get into it with the scar, okay? Rio de Young, I guess it's supposed to say OG, but was the first artist officially signed to fellow Detroit rapper Peasy's Ghetto Boys label. His distinctive facial scar is the result of a grease burn. The accident happened when he tried to pan fry potatoes after a night of partying. How about that? How about that? And I want to make sure, just mid live here. Let me see. I just want to make sure. Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me, right? Before we go further. Okay. I is for interesting. I1. And if your eyes would happen to be red, hey, it's all good, right? It's all good because we got this interesting live, right? His distinctive facial scar. Y'all know about that, right? Well, if you didn't, and check this out. While pan frying potatoes after a night of partying, kind of like Chef G, right? And since I have the clip, we'll just toss this in here real quick. Okay? Where's it at? Where's it at? Chef Curry with the pot.
Been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot. Been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot.
Okay? Chef G, rapper. Okay? Rio, the young OG rapper. Grease burn while cooking. Chef G. The 17 start with the rap careers? Yeah. No, the Suburban. Did they say Suburban was the track? Connected with Chef G. Again with the Motor City, with that Detroit Flint situation, right? That connection. Look at this. I mean, yes. I is for interesting. The similarities here. This is what we do on this channel. And we have a few different options. We have others lined up. We have other lives ready to go, or videos. Maybe we should do more videos, but just doing this live. Michael Kyle Williams. That's the full name for Chef G. What about RMC Mike? Rio de Young OG started making music with RMC Mike as a teenager, recording songs on a karaoke machine for him and his friends to listen to. I mean, that's from last.fm, whatever this is. But I mean, it's well known these characters are connected. And does anybody want to? These are like the tag team champions, yeah? These are like the tag team champions, yeah? RMC Mike, Rio. the young OG. What about that? Almost like a mic drop, wouldn't you say? And you get the Michael. I mean, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Right? All day long. And even with how the similarities, okay? And there's going to be more, and we have just a little bit of a bonus at the end as well, okay? And there's always going to be more, but you can go over to those other channels, you can hit the links, and we go deeper over there, not necessarily on this, but this lined up with the channel over here. But anyways, we do all of these breakdowns already, and some of y'all may be over here from there, but that's here I go. I like to talk, right? But how interesting is this? RMC Mike, skilled hip hop musician that has created a number of well-known songs, fire songs too, okay? Through it, like I said, it depends on where you're at out there, okay? Maybe I could relate to some New York, um, a little bit of Florida, I don't know, a little bit of Louisiana, a little bit of Michigan, who knows, right? It just depends maybe on where you're at, right? We're all maybe conditioned at some point to like certain things or whatever, but hip hop has made him a huge star in the genre, okay, with this connection here. And why does he look, and here's the Detroit, the Michigan connection, whatever, Detroit, Flint. Why does Sada Baby look very, very similar to RMC Mike? Okay, and I didn't seek out uh doing this, what do you want to call it? Uh these interesting connections here. This little, semi breakdown, right? Again, the world, man. What kind of world are we in? You know, right? But look at these characters look very similar. And Sada Baby, but RMC Mike and Sada Baby with this connection here, Flint, Detroit. And you get the Brooklyn with Sheff G, right? And there may be more with that. Again, just eye level, surface level, no pressure. Look, RMC Mike on the right. I put the slides together. Okay, RMC Mike right there on the right, and Sada Baby on the left over there. I'm gonna look at something on the side real quick just to verify without breaking away. I don't want to break away. Sada Baby, yeah, American rapper and singer. Just to verify, right? RMC Mike, the Michael connection with Sheff G with that name. Look at the Mickey Mouse. Ooh, you get Mickey Mouse even. Mickey, Mike, Mikey. Wow. I did forget to see. I'm going to look on the side real quick. Let me see. Let's just see what pops up here. I'm looking for something. What does RMC stand for? RMC Mike. He got locked up. He had to go away for some years. I'm sure he's proud though. Okay. RMC. I'm trying to. A deep voiced Flint rapper with a comedic streak. RMC Mike is a standout talent who broke out. Okay, okay. Is it RMC Mike? I don't know. Maybe y'all can leave something in the comments on the RMC. I don't know why it's not. It won't pop up when I go to Google. I'm not there's probably clips out there where he speaks on it, but anyways, we don't need it for our decode here, our little breakdown, right? And when I look this up, look, okay, RMC Mike, You just get a stage name. I did try finding a name. I didn't try like too hard. Okay. But if y'all, maybe get a real name for the character, it's interesting with the Sada Baby. He looks just like Sada Baby. And it's just interesting, right? I don't like to just do like speculative videos, okay? But it's definitely interesting. But yeah, you don't get a lot of stuff there with RMC Mike, right? And that's just kind of like adds to the Rio de Young OG Chef G. Look at that. I'm not gonna say, like Conscious X if you watch that channel. I like the channel as well. But I'm not gonna go that as far as to say, oh, it's the same character. Remember, family matters, right? All in the family, you know, right? They used to talk about and mention the mob a lot with rap music. They don't really do that a lot anymore. But think about it, all in the family, right? The mob. Maybe they took that away because they want to cover it up or something, but there may be a relation. Look, OG, G, Chef, G, and Rio de Young OG. He says, with the grease burn, uh, pan frying potatoes, kind of like a chef, cooking. I mean, that's easy to see, right? And this is what first shed a light was this political thing with this rally with Trump. And that's Chef G again on the left right there. And that's Sleepy Hollow synced up with the Brooklyn drill rap thing going on. But he's born in Jamaica, right? Sleepy Hollow. I think I saw that. If I'm mistaken, let me know. But I think that's accurate. So that's just, it's interesting because don't you get like Jamaica, Queens, you get with that New York thing. I don't know. I don't want to go too far on that. I didn't really go into that research. But look, he kind of looks like Pop Smoke, doesn't he, on the right? Sleepy Hollow. I don't know. That's what my eyes see. But look, we're focusing on Chef G again with Rio de Young OG. Interesting connections. You see Chef G there. They're connected with politics here. I wasn't expecting that, really. I mean, from rappers, yeah, but you had all the Detroit rappers there as well. You had I Swear Vezo. Uh, Again, I don't want to go too far off on that, but you know what? Was it Rio? No, Rio's locked up still. See, that's why I don't want to go too far off with that. It's coming up here in the slides as well. So we're at 18 minutes. So it'll just be probably slightly over 20 minutes. So just easy surface level similarities, breakdowns. Look at that. That's what set me off. Like, wow, kind of looks like Rio de Young OG when I was doing that. And that was on Counter Media Decodes. And I think it's on Daily Decodes 81 as well. And you see the channels right there. This will remain on I1 though, right there. Okay. If you want to view it again, it's going to remain there. And again, I1, I is for interesting. You see it right there. Okay. And if you got red eyes, hey, it is what it is, right? Chef G, Rio de Young OG. And, they similarities, and that's the pick that set it off. I'm like, wait a minute. And then you get that Pop Smoke thing. Think about a lot of the rappers: Kendrick Lamar, ASAP Rocky, Travis Scott, who's Pusha T. It's like they all look identical, and you don't see all of them really at the same time. Some disappear. I'm just putting it out there, But how about even this as we go a little slightly deeper here? And you can't help but see after 14 months of incarceration, Chef G finally gained his freedom. Look, that was recently, okay, not long ago with that article there. Look, But even that 14, look at the 140 over there, 140 count gang indictment. That's not necessarily why we're over here on this channel. This is kind of like a break as well. Okay, but you get that article, so he must have been released semi recently, having been released from jail. Well, it says last week, and the article says April 21st. What? We're in June. Hello. Sewell held a press conference announcing that rappers Sheff G, you get the SS thing, real name Michael Williams. What's up, Chirac? I'm glad you're here. And this is just interesting. And again, this is more for the eye level decodes. We're not doing all of the numbers over here, but you can't help to see the 14 140. If you wanted to throw numbers, we're good. I'm just saying. This is kind of how I'm breaking it up. We have the full breakdowns that we do that you're aware of, but this is going to be just easy surface level. I don't know what sparked this channel, but we have good ones over here. Okay. So, him and Sleepy Hollow, with the real name Michael, like RMC Mike, with the Rio connection, Suburban. Did they say that was the track that kind of put him on? I think that's what it said. It's in the clipping that we had. But like Motor City, Detroit, Flint area, interesting, right? And you may know where we're going with this. And that political connection, Sleepy, like Sleepy Joe Biden, Sleepy Hollow was there also. Are you serious? I think you may have been in there for that. Look at the skull and the bones as well right there. Tegan, Joshua, Anthony Chambers, known professionally as Sleepy Hollow. Look, doesn't that make you think of like a judge's chambers in a courtroom? Come on, man. Sleepy Hollow. And what, isn't Kamala like a prosecutor? And weren't they connected with throwing rappers in jail at some point? Anyways, Brooklyn drill music, Sleepy Hollow. Okay, Rio de Young OG has served time, and he's expected to get out soon. Now, isn't he? So there's a lot of connections there. And we're at 22 minutes. 44-month sentence expected to be released in 8 months, right? But I think we're at December, as you see right there. Okay, all of that symbolism going on. So that's more of a outdated photo. So either way, it says December 24 there. So I guess a little bit updated right here. This says serving 3 years. And where was that other little side connection I just saw? Oh, was it? Okay, 44. You know what's interesting? This says 44-month sentence, like a gun, right? Rio de Young OG has now served. You see that? A charge related, an arrest over possession of a gun, like a 44. So that's surface level, that's eye level, right? And you're probably going to have guns connected over here with these guys. You see? Right? Well, look, it says gun possession, alleging murder, attempted murder, other crime. Look how it all connects still, right? With the 44, like the gun. And we're not even trying to go numbers. Look at the year 2024 expected to get out. 20 plus 24, 44. Okay, come on, man. You have the whole like MLK thing with that assassination date, MLK Jr., right? And all of the 44s that go there. Look, I see some horns over there. Sheff G, Rio de Young OG. Interesting. Oh, this is our bonus side connection. But really, pan frying potatoes, he gets the scar. You may hear different stories. I thought I heard at one point he worked at McDonald's and got a grease burn. Either way, Sheff G, like cooking, Rio de Young OG with the scar, grease burn. OGG. Interesting. Look at our side connection. Okay. Rio de Young OG was first. Okay, so this one's going to be pushing 30 minutes. All right, it is what it is. Rio de Young, again, it's supposed to say OG, I guess, was the first artist officially signed to fellow Detroit rapper PZ's Ghetto Boys label. Look how PZ looks like Old Dirty Bastard. Shout out Richard West. We hit on this the other day as well. He looks like Meek Mill, and we were just talking about Martin Luther King Jr., who's connected to Meek Mill. I have a dream, Dream Chasers. Ah, damn it. And PZ looks like Meek Mill and Old Dirty Bastard. Anyways, I'm not going there. Look, this is the selection date this year, by the way. Are they going to stamp the Wikipedia election below the video because I said that? Letting you know. But look, this is the date of the selection coming up as well. You know, right there, 11/5. Look at the birthday for PZ. They say YouTuber. I saw some rap videos, but they say right here again, first artist officially signed to PZ. Right here. Look at, again, looking like Meek Mill, MLK Jr., Old Dirty Bastard. It says YouTuber. Look at the 11th. Look at the 11th month, 5th day birthday. This is that connects with Bob Marley and rapper Bob as well. You'll find that video or live, whatever it was, on this channel also. It's already there. Look at the 11th month, 5th day birthday. When Rio de Young OG has the 11th day. 5th month birthday, May 11th. And then PZ the 11th month, 5th day. So that's our bonus connection. And again, you know, Sheff G, Rio de Young OG. Interesting connections. Hello. You know, hello. With the RMC mic thing, Sleepy Hollow. You get Brooklyn, you get Jamaica. Think about, you know, is it Jamaica, Queens, 50 Cent, New York? You get that New York thing. You get Detroit. Did I leave anything out? I mean, that pick lands also, right? And look, I'm not saying they're playing other characters. I'm not doing that. Maybe family matters, right? Maybe I'm Prince and you're actually Mike. Think about it, okay? So there's going to be more, obviously. Rio de Young OG, Sheff G, all of the interesting connections. Shout out Richard West. Anybody seeing this now? Shout out Chirac Finley, Gina Dysart. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's interesting. They could have a fake scar also, right? And I'm not even saying look at all of these pictures, how they look the same. I'm not even doing that. That one pic drew my attention to it. And I'm like, wait a minute, Sheff G, OG, Greaseburn. There was, what did it say? Suburban synced up with Sheff G. I don't know whether it was a track or it was an album, whatever it said. You saw it. If you know, you can run it back with the Motor City, Detroit, Flint connection. You know, that connection, right? Flint, Detroit. It's, you know, there's connections over there, right? Wow. Conway the Machine. If that's connected with Detroit, I don't know. Maybe they look the same. They may. You know what? Does Black Youngsta kind of look similar to these characters as well? So, yeah. Yeah, you'll have to let me know. You'll have to leave a comment on that. But yeah, it goes deep. Family Matters, Rio de Young OG, Sheff G. So that's it. You know, I1 is the channel. We're right at 30 minutes. It is what it is. Wow. With those connections, rapper Rio de Young OG, rapper Sheff G. I appreciate y'all. Okay. I'll be back on the other channels, and we're going to keep it going with what we do over there, and we'll go deeper as well. We got slides as well, as you may know. Okay. So until then.